Hi, in this video I will show you how to assemble your flute, how to hold it, and how to try to get your first sounds on it. To begin with, your flute case needs to be sitting on a chair next to you or on the floor. Do not assemble it on your lap because it might just fall off and damage the instrument. So I'm going to sit the instrument on my desk here, making sure that the latches open upward. The latches will never open downward. That's upside down. So open the latches and the top. You have three pieces: the head joint, the foot joint is the small one with the keys, and then the main body here with the big ones. I start with the foot joint because the two ends have the ridges on them and will protect it if it's dropped. So take the foot joint in one hand and the main body in the other hand. Now with them in your hands, I've got one in my right hand and the other in the left hand. You can hold on to the keys, it's okay, unless you're really push on them, you're not going to damage them. Take the end and twist it on a little bit. What you're going to do is you're going to line up the bar that's on the foot joint. You want to line that up with the keys here, and we'll get that better aligned after we put the head joint on. Now the head joint's going to go down here where the two ridges are close together. So I'm going to pick up the head joint from the case. Again, I'm going to take it and slightly twist it and push as I'm pulling it together until it's pretty much in. You don't have to push it all the way in. We'll make some adjustments from there. And then the tone hole here is going to line up with the keys right here. So what I mean is if I take and look down the flute, let's scoot back from you, I want the tone hole to be in line with the keys. So I'm going to turn it slightly so that now this hole is lined up with the keys, and then the foot joint bar right here is also lined up with the keys. That's how you put it together. Now, for how to hold it. Your left hand goes on the outside of it. I'm going to turn a little bit. Goes on the outside of it. Your right hand goes on the inside of it. Remember, what you're seeing is sort of backwards because of the video. But this is how you would have it. Right, left. Okay, with the left hand, skip the first key. First finger goes on the next key. Skip this key. Third and fourth finger. Okay, so you skip one, finger on, skip one, finger on, and on. And then your pinky will go here, but you don't use that a ton. Right hand, it's easiest if you start with the foot joint here. Your pinky's going to go on the little teardrop of the foot joint, and then your fingers go right next to it. 1, 2, 3 in a row, and pinky there. Your thumb, your right thumb, it's hard to get the angle there, just rests on the bottom to help hold it. Your left thumb is going to hold the key. It's going to press on the keys right there. Okay, so holding it, then you put it up to your mouth, and you always want to make sure that it's straight, not down like this, up. Because if it's down, then you've got to turn your head, and now you've got a really awkward angle. So up. I'm going to actually show you how to play it in now. So I'm going to do it with just the head joint. I'm going to take the head joint out. And now, to play the flute, it's like blowing on a pop bottle, where you blow across the hole. You're not blowing into the hole, you're blowing across. So, my bottom lip is going to touch this bottom part of it, right there, and then the hole is turned not up to blow in, it's turned down. So it's actually going up against my mouth. Try to get the angle right, like this. Not turned, more like this. Okay, and then when I blow, I'm blowing across, and I'm actually trying to hit the air on this side of it to split the air and get that noise. And you'll notice moisture forming over here if you're doing it correctly. Then it's like spitting a piece of rice. Notice that the opening is very small in the center. I have to bring the corners together and keep the lips together out here and blow through the center. Almost like you're saying P with your lips really close. Small opening piece of rice. Put it up. And you may have to rotate the head joint like I am to find that right spot. And when you're doing it correctly, you should see a little bit of moisture that forms on the outside of it right there. And then you can put it into the flute. Remember, twist. Try to keep that flute up and straight, not down like I had it at the beginning there, but up. Now to take it apart, grab that head joint, grab the body here, twist and pull apart. Put the head joint in the case. Same thing with the foot joint and the body. There's a small spot and the big spot. You'll notice how the case is formed, that there's some space for some of the keys. It won't fit in there the other way. I mean, it fits like this, but it won't close. It fits in there snug. Now with the foot joint, what you want to look for is this pinky key here. It's going to go in the center, toward the center. And then close it and shut it. That's how you put your flute together, how you hold it, and how you make a first sound.